We're back in action. So I'm gonna put this back on and I'm gonna take it off, but we're gonna put it back on for half a second. So essentially, someone from one of the YouTube videos a while back, we were talking about aprons and things like that, and they're like, "I can make one." Um, I'm back in, and so anyway, this person made me like a custom apron, pottery apron, and so I just picked it up from my mailbox. So we're gonna put it on in a second, but I'm just gonna finish doing this one little bit of trimming. What time is it there, kitten, for you? Yeah, let's see how we did. Okay. Man, this clay just is sticky. Yeah, right? Okay. Now that the main people are back, let's put it on. Let's unbox this thing. So, damn, it's late. All right, let's get this old, gross, gritty apron off. We don't need this thing anymore. Unbox this new thing. So this is just such a sweet thing. We did a little pottery trade. I do feel slightly bad because I packed everything up, had all ready to go, and then I accidentally forgot to actually ship the package off. So I just did yesterday. But we're doing a little unboxing time, you know? It's some good stuff here. Again, very sweet. She's never done this before, I believe. But oh, hold up. Gotta look at this letter. This is really so this is so like professional and everything. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you card. Oh my god. That so I'm gonna send it on her Instagram and all that kinda or put it on my Instagram and all that, but here's her card, um, that she just sent me. Pretty awesome. Marcy, she sent me a bunch of cards. Her Instagram and Facebook and stuff, it looks to be, Aprons by Macy. So, super, super cool. Sup, BB. Um, and I'll do like a bigger thing as well, like and post about it because this is cool. It's like look at that, it's like so professionally packed and everything. I don't think she's ever done a pottery apron before is the big thing. So let's take a look. Again, I this is, just opening this stuff up. First off, okay. Look at the inside here. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Check that out. No one's ever gonna see that, but that's gorgeous. A little mountain. Okay. And it's like this just beautiful green. Oh, it's so oh my god, wait a minute. Hold up. She took one of my teapots and embroidered it into the bottom here. You guys see that? Like how cool that is. And we got some pockets on the inside there. The teapot is cool. Oh, and then there's a cup on the other side. So there's a teapot on one side, and look at the cups. Oh my god. This is so cool. Holy moly. Wait, this is way cooler than I was expecting. All right, let's see how it fits. I'm not used to putting on fancy looking aprons here, but bear with me for a second. Let me put this to the side for a happy second so I can actually see what's happening. I I actually like truly have no idea how to put this on because I'm not used to putting clothing on. I'm not used to owning nice things. You know what I mean? Um, wait, like I truly have no idea how to put this on. Give me a second. Oh, because it has a tie that I have to untie. Derp. I was like, how do I get this on over my face? Okay, I think I do this. I do that like that. Huh? Huh? Okay. All right. And then do I tighten this there? I assume that goes back behind me like this, and that goes around my waist. That doesn't seem quite right. Does that seem right? Arms through the loop. Thank you, Marcy. See, I don't know how things do it. There we go. Arm like that. I'm not used to fancy things, Marcy. How's that? Is that better? Is that what I'm talking about? I'm clearly I clearly don't know how clothing works. How's that? Are we good? We happy? Oh my god, this is Mercy, this is awesome. I'm gonna futz with it off camera because I feel stupid because I can't I don't own nice things ever. This is awesome, Marcy. Thank you. This is really, really cool. Hey again, Bethany. Uh, I've been doing this about 6 days, so pretty recently. This is really cute. Oh my god. Marcy, you're awesome. This is so cool. I'll post about it on my Instagram in a little bit. The pockets are awesome, the loops are awesome. The design stuff is so cool. It's great. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Ah, what a day. What a beautiful day. Oh man. All right, now that we're rocking a cute outfit, we're gonna crank out these pots. Awesome, Bethany. I'll take a look after this. Good, Kyle. I am too, Marcy, and I hope you like the what I sent you. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, so we're just gonna take a little bit more clay here, just because it's a little thick. Yeah, no one saw that. What's my favorite color? I don't know. I'm really into yellow right now. Yeah, it's not just because I'm using yellow piece of clay right here. Kyle, this is a Cone Six red clay. Um, I never used it before. I don't know anything about it, but oh, it's not a stupid question, Phoebe. Good. I hope so. You let me know. If it's horrible, keep me posted. It's from a more kind of a recent wood firing in my own kiln. There's actually two in there. Elizabeth, I'm currently in Arkansas. Is it? There you go. I know. I love the yellow stitching. I was showing everybody the photos. Look at all the yellow orange stitching. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It will be once you join me, man. All right, we're gonna put lugs down because it's going. This thing is just flying everywhere. It's still flying everywhere, even with the lugs down. Elizabeth, you should. If you ever need a lesson, you're new in New England, you let me know. Okay, we're just gonna start poking out holes. HM, I already said it won't be until you show up and hang out with me, bud. I need you to complete the story. Actually, no, this is the one though that needs a little bit more because it has some schmutzing on it. You know what I mean? I'm shocked people still make ghost references. You stand wherever you wanna stand, and we're gonna make it work, bud. Okay, so the problem that I'm having with this particular piece is that the 2 walls that are they sure are, Elizabeth. Well, I mean, these aren't right this second, but they will be when they're finished. These are gonna be fired for 10 days in a anagama, which is a type of wood kiln. 8 boards of wood will be used to fire that kiln. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know why you keep talking in third person, LMH. You just it's okay. Tell everybody that you're my husband. It's weird that you're talking like that, and I appreciate you for being proud of me. The support's always been great. Second time you've been too insecure to say it out loud, you know? Just say, "I'm proud of you." It's really it's not what keeps coming up every time I push in from there. Oh, the day's been good. It's been busy. How's your day been so far? I'm really just excited to go blueberry picking later, and I have this sweet new apron, so, what complaint could I ever make? So why is this not coming out? Sierra, I am doing great. How are you doing? Tell me everything. It doesn't wanna stick, and then what's really weird is that it's incredibly tacky on the inside, and so I'm, like, trying to carve it away, and it's just, like, beating up on itself. It's very weird. Hell yeah. What kinda glaze are we talking about? Totally fair. What are you gonna make after you reclaim this clay? Oh, man, we actually might be able to fit save this one. I actually thought this one we were gonna have to cut in half, but it's sort of looking promising if I can just not screw it up. That's awesome, Kyle. I'm jealous. I'm excited to go swimming tomorrow. I got such a good swimming spot. Totally fair. Hell yeah, Kyle. That's the way to do it. What kind of stuff do you normally make, Sierra? Or what's your favorite thing, like, go-to thing to make? I'm not wearing this right, but I'll get there. I'll figure it out. Thank you, Marcy. I appreciate you. This is awesome. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Everybody should follow Marcy and buy stuff from her. Mm. Totally fair. Brian, how are you? We're doing a double-walled sake set, but I've screwed up one of the double-walled cups, so we're just trying to fix it, but I think this is a goner. I can't get in here. It's just really frustrating. And this clay is so tacky, it's like, I just can't. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it just keeps gunking up on the sides here. Cool. That I think you should. I think they're fantastic. Amanda, this is, a clay from, Seattle Pottery Supply. They sent me to just test and make some photos and videos of for their upcoming launch of it. It's not wet, that's the thing, it's, like, tacky. Um, yeah, I usually use roundy stuff like that. Yeah, give me more details than that, Elizabeth. Yeah, it's just interesting. You're not impressed, Brian? Oh my god. I don't know what I can do to impress you, man. Every time I do something cool, you're never impressed. No, the consistency is like erasers that were ground up. That's what it is. It's ridiculous. Yeah, give me this is just gonna take a little bit of time. I'm just gonna we're either gonna lose this piece or it'll be great. But if we lose it, it's okay. We still have two other cups. We made three of these yesterday. I would prefer not to, but um, it doesn't seem like that's entirely up to me right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything. It's interesting. So it's like I keep grading into it, and then it works for a second, and then it closes in on itself. Hmm. So you know what? I might keep this one. I might keep it, and then this one's just not going to be for sale for the set, and I'll just keep this one for myself because I'm kind of curious about it. Yeah, we'll see. It's hard to say because this is not supposed to be wood fired, this clay body. So hopefully it comes out cool, but who knows? Yeah, 100%. It is kind of like frustrating at the moment, but whatever. Well, it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's poke out some holes. I've yet to do a double wall pot in this style, so I really want to. Um, we're going to be doing, bye, bye, Elizabeth. We're going to be doing this style for this set. It's kind of like that Miro-esque looking thing. Yeah, okay, so there's our guidelines. Thank you. Yeah, a horrible consistency. So we're gonna just poke out holes in there, um, and then we'll do the cups and whatnot. But we'll do the stuff for the set first. And this is the other thing is we haven't poked out holes yet, like consistent holes. So we don't know necessarily what it's gonna be like, but it feels fine so far. So that's nice. But yeah, it is weirdly tacky, and it, like, crumbles. It just, like, crumbles apart as I'm trying to get these holes out. So that's kinda weird. In what context are we talking, BB? Sup, Luca? How are ya? Oh, can't complain. Was wondering when you'd show up. We've been making double walled pots all morning. Today's been great. Look at my new apron. I'm not wearing it right, but yeah. Well, it's probably because there's a bunch of other really messed up things happening. I'm sure people are still talking about them though. How's your day been, Luca? What's new? What's happening? It looks nice, right? I don't know how to put it on. I'm just not wearing it right, but mm, that makes sense, kitten. So if you guys would ever like, again, an overhead view so you can see what I'm seeing while I do this instead of the view that you have, let me know and I'll put you behind me on my little new arm, wall mounted arm thing. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do for a little bit for you guys, just for a hair. It does kind of mean that, let's see. Let's see how this works. Give me a sec. Oh, come here. Come here, guys. Not you, TikTok. You can stay over there, but you guys can look at me from here. Yeah, right. I still like putting stuff in my mouth, though. That's the issue. I don't think it has anything to do with the other stuff. Gotta have a selection here, Bethany, so we can have this and that. I really like this design. I'm excited to see it on a double wall pot because again, I know you are because we've never done it before. I'm just excited to see it. So I think I'm gonna be very happy with it. But do you see this? How it's just breaking apart? Look at this. It's just like, ugh, ugh. I definitely could have made this a little bit thinner. Apparently it fires, to red with black specks, Amanda. Yeah, it's crumbly, it's like the ugly part of an eraser, look at this, it's just, like, breaking apart on me. "Sup, Luca? You're back. Where'd you go?" "Yes, Luca, what? What do you want?" "Good on you, bud. I'm glad I'm glad you didn't watch me while you were on the toilet for some reason." "What's up, SD? You give up on the holes already?" "I don't really mind them. These ones, if I hadn't made, like oh, it would've been so cringe, oh my god. Uh, I don't think I've ever said cringe in my life. I think just because I'm used to it in general, it just doesn't bother me too much. It'll get easier when we start moving down a little bit too. Totally fair. Honestly, all clay feels around the same to me. Uh, this is, like, a little bit different in the sense of, like, it's kind of annoying to poke holes in, but uh-oh. Well, there's gonna be a gap there, but it's okay. I gotta itch my eye, hold on. Ah, there, you guys can see what it looks like over there for a sec. Anyway, what you guys are looking at on YouTube is, like, the actual angle of what it looks like when I'm actually working. You guys always get that angle over there, but mm, yeah, that honestly has never been an issue for me as far as, like, I just I will use whatever someone hands me. It turns out I have a ton of clay that's cone 10, um, in the room behind me, so I'm going to be throwing with that pretty soon, I think. It's not, um I think it's just like a groggy cone 10 clay. I don't really know much about it outside of that fact. I should double check the cone. I just gave 2 boxes to a woman who stopped by earlier today. What's up, BB? Totally. What's up, Fabiano? Wow, BB, are you a poet? Why can't you fire it? I see, I see, I see. Let's hear some of your poetry. Mm. Why don't you just make teaware out of it? It seems like most people who consume teaware don't consume the right coned clay anyway, and they like that whole um, patina thing that occurs when you use underfired clay. They praise it, in fact, a lot of them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's hear it. Never heard of them, kidding. What kind of stuff do they write? Oops, sorry. I definitely could have made this thinner, but you live and you learn. Hell yeah, those are the best kind of poems. No, under fired. So you know how when you get stuff and for Gung Fu Cha and stuff, and there's a patina that develops and there's tea stain and all of that kind of stuff. Um, that's because the clay body is not actually fired to the correct temperature. So it's like if you put something in the microwave, for example, that has moisture in it, and then you take it out and it's hot, that piece is slightly underfired. It's not vitrified fully. And so in the tea world, they really like the patina that occurs from tea stain, but tea stain only occurs if your clay isn't fired to the correct temperature. So they say that the tea community is like touting it as a blessing and a very cool thing, but in actuality, it's a default in the clay essentially. Flames, it depends on how many inches you are, and that would be the correct amount. I'm gonna guess about a half inch, something like that. Oh my god, barf. What's up, bud? Glaze does not prevent, has nothing to do with absorption, doesn't have to do with food safety, does not have to do with water tightness. The only thing that matters for any of that stuff is vitrification of clay. Um, so that sounds awesome, kid. I want to read that poem. So all that like Flames, we already talked about you, bud. Respond to what I ask you, or just chill out. I already said the half-inch thing about your penis size because I know it's small. Come on, bud. He's not even gonna play with me, then I'm not interested in it. What's up, Cindy? Yeah, but so all those like Yisha teapots and things like that, it's under fire. It's terracotta that's not vitrified because terracotta can't really vitrify. And so, it creates a patina, but that's not like a necessarily like a positive thing. But the tea community has made it a positive thing. And so I'm not gonna say anything because that means that if I have underfired pots, it doesn't matter because the tea community has like touted it as a positive. What's up, Natalie? Yeah, cactus. Of course he is, and I'm for it. But you know, the fact that he wasn't responding to me is and then continuously saying stuff that was whatever is the problem there. What kind of multitasking you doing, Cindy? Nothing that juicy, Amanda. Just kind of like boring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold up. My door's closing. It's gonna close right on top of the Wi-Fi extender, and then you guys are gonna go out. Oh, there we go. Thank Cactus. Appreciate you. I gotcha. Oh, awesome. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you're here, Cindy. What are you gonna do later on? Awesome. How big of mugs you making? I don't know if we have any good gossip for you today, Amanda. I hate to say it. Oh, hell yeah. Soup mugs are sweet. I need a sip of tea real quick. Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean to bounce you guys around. Hi, hi. Damn. Damn, that's such a big mug. 800 grams? Boy, oh boy. What's it like when it's finished, weight-wise? You've sent me these mugs before, haven't you? Like a picture at some point? Or I feel like you send one, but I'm not sure. Yeah. You have a son, correct? And didn't you make one for him? Or was it for your daughter at a different point? So I feel like you sent me a photo of them holding a cup. I mean, shelf space is awesome, so I'm glad that you got that at least. I bet they're awesome. Gotcha. I have it. I think that you sent me a photo with your son holding a soup mug at one point for scale because he wanted or soup. Yeah, because he wanted a really big one for something. I vaguely remember that. Please do. Thank you. I'm excited to see. I really need to buy one of those finger things that you guys are telling me to buy. Protect my poor dainty hands. Thanks. I hope they come out okay. Um, there's a tendency of work getting broken while it's getting loaded into that particular kiln. So there's also an equal chance that this will just get broken before it even gets to be fired. To be honest, I have no idea, Cindy. Like, not even an idea of what this clay is going to look like, right? I'm gonna buy some when I go upstairs. I meant to the other day, and then I got sidetracked, and then I got sidetracked again, and then I got sidetracked a third time. I get sidetracked pretty easily, but it would definitely save my ring finger on my right hand from getting so cut up. Thanks for the squirrel, Cindy, and the rose. Appreciate that. Oh my god, it's almost apple picking season. I am so excited. I'm gonna miss the fact that watermelon season is almost over, but I do love a good apple. I definitely could have thrown this so much thinner. That's fine. You know, the positive is that so even though this isn't gonna be in the kiln for or to go to that high of a temperature, um, because it's gonna be in for 10 days, a lot of the time it seems that stuff warps, even if it's not going to a super high temp. It still warps just for the fact that it's in the kiln for 10 days. Mhm. Can't go wrong with cider season either. I've told you guys this a million times, but I had a pottery teacher in high school who would get me, like, unpasteurized apple juice, and she'd be like, "Will, go put this under your bed for a week and then drink it." She was a funny lady. Mrs. Carl. I, um, I was not in town for when she had her memorial, which was sad. I think I was on the West Coast at that point, or I don't know, maybe in a different country. I remember that I couldn't drive up to see to it. But it's nice my aunt's coming into town today. I saw her kind of recently because she was at the wedding in LA when I was out there a couple weeks ago, but it'll be nice to see her out on this coast. She does really amazing caustic work, so it's like, does wax, uh, paintings, essentially. And did more sculptural stuff for a while, but honestly, her sculptural stuff is kind of scary looking. It's like creepy ceramic doll-esque things crawling out of various places. They kind of freak me out. I have a couple of them in my apartment, but they freak me out. I turn them away from me so I can't see them. Yeah. Yeah, she's a talented lady. Um, I won't be able to like this clay Cindy because it's a cone 6 clay, and I'll be firing it and so it probably will look really nice in this kiln, But this kiln only gets fired once a year, usually in August, but this year in September. Um, so even if I like it, maybe I'd buy some just for this specific firing once a year. Yeah, the baby head stuff is interesting. So one of the women that I fire with makes baby heads for every firing. And they're interesting. They're cool. Um, it's a vibe for sure. And she's a lovely lady. Um, but baby heads are a vibe for sure. There's always one in every studio. I'm not really sure why, but it seems like every studio I've ever been in always has someone who likes to make baby heads. Yeah, right. Though these ones aren't the ones that I'm thinking about aren't like molds. They're sculpted each time. It sounds terrifying, Cindy. I would not like to go. So I used to make these sake bottles all the time. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was before my YouTube days, but um, I used to make tons of these sake bottles. Oh, they always look creepy, kitten. I've been the model for those classes many times, and the heads never look like you, and they're just like creepy, weird sort of representations of the person who made them. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Oh, I missed the bottom part of that what you said, kitten, for some reason. That is terrifying. I just like the stick part. So before I clean this up, I'm gonna just let it dry for another like 6 hours or so. And then I'll clean up with a sponge. Oh my god. Thanks, love. All right. Just put this down. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit. Do you guys like being at this angle on YouTube still, or do you want me to put you back to the other angle for the other ones? Kika, what's up? How are ya? I'm happy with that though. I mean, I'd be happier if it was a little. You like the angle? Okay, cool. I think I'd be happier if it was like later, but um, that's okay. I'm doing great. I got this really cool new apron in the mail today from a viewer from YouTube and stuff. Well, how about we do one of the cups like this, and then we can go the other angle so you can see my face again. Get in. Let's start time here. I really, 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 really like this whole pattern. This is my new favorite whole pattern. I am happy I bought this arm though, so if we ever do want to do this angle, maybe I'll give this angle to TikTok. Oh no, I can't because then I can't read stuff if anybody says anything. That's the whole one of the whole reasons I stopped using. I got a new phone was because the front camera, the one that not the selfie camera, the other camera broke on my other phone. Thanks, Amanda. What's up, MG? It took a long time to figure out the level of like pressure to apply that touches to the inside but doesn't actually go through um, on the top section here. Sometimes I do leave a little bit of a mark accidentally, but it's like being gentle enough to go all the way through, but not so gentle that it doesn't actually go all the way through to at least the first wall, if that makes sense. Oh, I can't wait to what you think of everything. Thanks, Mert. What? What are you sick with? Sick with? I'm so sorry. It seems like a lot of people are sick today. Usually I say 'tis the season, but it really isn't. Yay! Awesome. No, the flu. Oh man. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Hopefully it's not too bad and you have someone to wait on you hand and foot. Hold up. Hey dog, can you come back in here for a little bit? Are you gonna act all weird? That's just Martin. As long as you don't act weird. Okay. Oh, you coming in here to say hi? Okay. Here, I'm gonna angle you guys up for half a second. Up to bed, please. Up to bed. Ready? Up, up. No, it fell. I'm sorry, BB. Well, anyway, we're back to this. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you're on the up and up. Yeah, I doubt it, Amanda. Piece of brass AI. Yeah, it was weird. So I someone messaged me yesterday because she got one of her mystery boxes. I sent them off the same day, at the same place, everything the same. She got one of them yesterday, but the other one isn't expected to get there for another 2 days. Isn't that weird? Both USPS priority, literally shipped same day, same location, paid for the label at the same time. Correct, Sydney. Thanks, MG. Yeah, always in August and December are my two mystery box updates. And I believe I have 3 mystery boxes left, out of the 40 we sold 40 of them, which is awesome. I don't think I'm gonna have as many next shop update. I want them to sell out fully in the first day or so. So I think next shop update, we're gonna just have, like 25 or so. I'm not entirely sure about that or not yet, but I hope so, Sydney, and I hope you get something good if you do decide to buy one. I shipped off well, you saw, we shipped off some really cool stuff this last one. I haven't seen people posting about the $100 boxes yet. I've only seen $50 boxes posted on Instagram so far. Yeah, it's some cool. I'm glad that everybody's happy so far with what they got. Um, yeah, I'm surprised that I don't think I've seen a single $100 box being opened yet. And I know a lot of them got there, or a lot of boxes have already gotten there, so I'm kind of surprised, but that's okay. As long as everybody's happy, that's all that matters. Oh, the flat ones that don't work very well? I forgot that you wanted one of those. I quoted a really low price for you, right? I need a quick sip of tea. Okay, cool. Yeah. You let me know when. I'm not planning on moving them any other way, so they'll be sitting there until you choose one. God, why I will say the only thing I don't like about this clay is how, like, chalky's the wrong word, erasery texture this part is. It's not pleasant. I mean, it's fine for a lot of it, and then, like, suddenly it'll just be this, like, massive pain in my butt. I don't know. But that's the thing, I don't it might mean it might be, but it's like, see how it just, like, it, like, rips apart? Like, that's not I don't know. It could be. Yeah, I could be definitely working with this wetter than it should be worked with. But at the same time, I mean, it's like, I don't know. If you try to do this, if it's too dry, it doesn't work, so it's like that fine line between when you can actually work and annoying to work with. Yeah, exactly, kitten. It's both at the same time. It's if I wasn't doing double walled stuff, I think it would be really great. And even this double walled stuff, it's not that bad, honestly. I've worked with worse clay, um, like porcelain that just was super frustrating. I mean, the real test is what it looks like once it's actually fired. Who knows? Like, is it even worth it? We won't know until September, October. A cheap one I got on Amazon, and then you're on an octopus tripod. I don't actually know what this arm is called that I'm using on this YouTube phone. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I can't be more specific, but I have no idea. I'm spacing what short means. Short just means that it'll crumble when it bends, right? And that's not the case here. It's just gummy. Christine, what's up? Okay, I'm happy with that. It's definitely on the heavier side, but I just threw them poorly, so that's on me. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put you guys back on the other tripod. Ah, for this last one. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. It's just a textural issue of the clay itself. Um, with just the dots. Like throwing it is great. Well, I really like the aesthetic of this one. Okay. We'll do one more cup together. It's 221. I'm gonna go blueberry picking soon, so I want to go eat some food before I do that. This is the one that is screwed up somehow, and I don't know how to fix it. So we'll we'll do this one instead. Smells good. I don't know. It just smells like clay. It doesn't smell like typical stoneware. You know? Does that answer your question? You're almost done with what, BB? It smells fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna recycle this. I'm gonna throw all the clay away. All this scrap and everything, we're not gonna reuse this. We're gonna just throw it away, trash it, I think. I'm not entirely sure on that. 'Cause I guess I've kind of made quite a fair bit of stuff I could recycle if I wanted to. Could probably make a couple more cups if I really want to, even a teapot, but I don't know yet. We might. The thing is, like, I don't really wanna, like, gunk up my plaster, with a yellow clay body, but we might. I'm curious how much this is gonna stain my wheel as well. I am curious too about making connections, and I mean, we made the connection for the top of the sake bottle with no issue. I'm curious about spouts and things like that. And I am sort of curious about making a handle out of this clay body. So maybe we will. We aren't doing it today, I can tell you that. It sure does. It really does. Mm. Oh yeah, this is definitely my wheel head's gonna be like yellow. Luckily, I'm using the wheel head I used to teach, or the splash guard I used to teach students with. It was already kind of stained a little bit yellow. Um, Also, I mean, I guess who really cares if stuff stains? Gotcha. Oh, Amy the Potter. That name sounds very familiar. Does she do like a lot of how-to stuff? I feel like an ex of mine was really into watching her videos when she was learning to throw. I could be wrong though. It might be a different person. Yeah, that's awesome. She's on Instagram, I assume? Or is she on YouTube? Okay, this is definitely not too wet to be doing this, because actually this is borderline too hard to actually poke the holes out of. So that's good to know. I think this clay just sucks for double walled stuff. Not sucks for it, but just is maybe not its strongest suit. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, I think they bought a mystery box from me. What's up, Joyce? Joyce, there's a small chance I promised the teapot to you that was already reserved, but I'm gonna double check after this video. How are you? What's new? What's happening? What's going on? Mm, I'm gonna double check that when I get off. I want to just Pulpnik, yeah. I want to put that into my brain. That name seems really familiar. I feel like I wrote that down on one of the $100 boxes recently. Right? Didn't you want a little mini teapot? Or am I just confusing everything at all the times? Because that happens. I'm honestly burning out. Yeah, I feel that way, Cindy. I can barely speak English. Speaking Chinese? No way. Oh yeah, some mochi ice cream sounds great right now. Okay. Sorry, my brain. My brain. Okay. Yep, this one is. Has a mango whatever inside. That makes sense, kitten. There are vegan mochi. I don't think all vegan ice cream mochi is vegan, or all mochi ice cream is vegan, but I there is a specific vegan mochi ice cream that I buy. It's probably the one thing that has sugar in it that I actually consume. Okay, double walled sake set out of clay body we've never used before. Pretty cool, eh? What do we think? Thanks. We have this third cup, like I said, but the problem is that um, this layers aren't separated. So if I made it, it would be for myself. But maybe I just make one for myself. Thanks, 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 thanks. Okay, I think what we're gonna do. What time is it? 2:34. We're gonna put these to the side for a second. We are gonna poke out the holes just because we need to on this last one. This last one's gonna be for me specifically, uh, because I won't be able to sell it. Um, but we've already come this far, and I like this clay body, so this is a good justification to keep it for myself. And maybe we can open up the holes somehow. One what, Colin? You gotta be more specific with your sexual innuendos. My little pea brain can't handle beating around the bush, bud. Okay. You are? What kind of ceramic stuff do you do? You gotta pay extra for that one, Colin. I wouldn't do that for free here. Ugh, interesting. Okay, I might be able to save this one actually, depending on what we do here. But yeah, this clay is uh, just at the cusp of being too dry to work with. So I'm glad we're doing this right now. A bear. I don't know if I can draw a bear for you. Seems like a lot of work. No, I won't be able to save it, but I will be able to keep it for myself. So the issue again is that if you were to or clean this, there water is going to get trapped, and you're not going to be able to like get some of the water out unless you shook it like really aggressively. And I'm fine with that, but I wouldn't want to sell this piece. I'm kind of surprised we haven't cut our hand open from all the dots we've done today. Well, we'll find out soon. We're close, but we got enough time for me to hurt myself accidentally. Hmm. Interesting. What's up, Cassandra? That makes sense why all my firings go, or most of my firings go okay. There's a lot of blood in every single one of them. What's up, Juliet? I don't know. This seems kind of small for hot chocolate, doesn't it? I see, I see, I see. That makes sense. Where are you getting this hot chocolate from? I know you keep talking about it. Good on you, Cassandra. Where do you get the chocolate chips from? Ooh, fancy. Man, oh man. All of it. It sounds incredibly chocolatey. I'm 4'8", Cassandra. How tall are you? '67 feet tall. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's very tall of you. It'd be nice if I grew up to be 67 feet at one point, but I don't know if it'll happen. What's up, Tita? How are you? Cindy, you always want tea. I want tea, that's for sure. I'm excited for some tea momentarily. I'm gonna make some hojicha when I get upstairs. Yeah. So this is for me. Awesome. What kind of tea you gonna have, Cindy? Yeah, very similar. It's the just the bark, and it's, really good. Or not the bark, it's the stems of the Camellia sinensis, and I really like it. It's one of the few green teas I would, like, actively be buying. Mm, yeah, I it's definitely different. Um, I mean, you consume it so differently, so it feels different. So these are all gonna be unglazed, which I ooh, nice. So I'm very curious about that too, and I think I'm gonna try to fire them upside down, so the flashing's on the inside. This guy really needs some serious cleanup, but that's not for now. Nope, for tea. Yeah, these are gonna be I'm gonna be doing a lot more unglazed stuff, or in a lot more chinos when we switch over to stoneware soon. So, okay. So this one's mine. No one can have it. It's not gonna work for really well functionally, so this one's gonna stay with me. But let's just look at the sake set one more time, and then I'm gonna head off. And thanks, love. Thanks, you kidding. Well, I'm really psyched. Like you got one right, which I'm really psyched on, and I really hope you like it. Um, you get. I'm hoping I can gain some like some more popularity in them because I would like to do more of it. I just don't know if I have built the market for it currently, and so I'm not entirely sure if I can profitably make a living from doing them at the moment. But it definitely was, yeah, yeah. I'm looking at one on a stilt that's ready to be fired, very similar to the one that you bought, but that one I'm looking at was more for matcha, versus the one you got, which, I mean, you could do for matcha, but it'd be kinda smaller. Sake. Sake set. Double walled sake set. Thanks, Cassandra. Alright, I'm gonna go pick, blueberries. So, thanks for hanging. Bye, guys. And TikTok first. Alright, later.